So we're now ready to start our Champions League journey in this series, and today we're going to have two matches. The first is against Leeds in the Premier League, and then we will be facing Inter Milan in the Champions League, which will be for the first time for Manchester United in this series so far. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new to the channel. We are here with our 5-year Manchester United rebuild, and we're doing okay. Obviously, in the last episode, we started off the season with 2 trophies, with the Community Shield and the Super Cup. But then we did lose 1-0 to Liverpool on the opening day of the season, which is not great. We've then played the match against Spurs, which we did win 6-0. And the match against Crystal Palace, winning that one 2-0. We've obviously had the Champions League draw as well, which will be starting today. We've been drawn with Inter Milan, Sporting and Ludogorets. Where are they even from? They are from the... that doesn't help me at all. If somebody wants to tell me, is this Russia? That looks like Russia to me. If I'm incorrect, please do let me know down in the comments below. Not a team I have heard of, but we're going to be starting off that journey today. Other than that, not a lot has happened since the last episode. Nothing in the way of transfers or anything like that at all. It's all stayed relatively the same. So without further ado, we are going to jump straight into our match, of course, against Leeds. For that one, we are going to have Donnarumma in goal, Gaia, Tomori, Varane and Dalot as our back four, Tonali, Fernandes, Milankovic-Savic, Musiala, Sancho and Lewandowski is our team starting today. We've got a couple of bits going on. Dean Henderson, not quite fully fit. Not that that's a major concern. But Brandon Williams is suspended. Ward-Prowse was suspended for the start of the season because of his red card in the last day of the season. But is now injured anyway. And that is just about it, I think. Everyone's fully fit. We've just come back from an international break. So we haven't actually had a game in-game time for 14 days or so. Of course, if you do enjoy today's episode, I don't normally ask at the start of the episode, but if you do enjoy it, please do hit the like button. It's always very, very much appreciated. But for now, let's get on with this episode. This will be our 4th match in the Premier League for this season. We kind of need to start ramping up the pace a little bit. That loss on the first day of the season against Liverpool, not great. That's not exactly how we wanted to start the season, especially to be literally just beating them in the Super Cup. And it does obviously mean we've got 6 points from 3 games so far already. Not going to be an unbeaten season as of day 1. It'd be lovely to go and do an unbeaten season. I've never done that in FM, any FM, not just FM22. Have you ever done that at all? If you have, let me know. What team did you do an unbeaten season with in Football Manager? I'd love to hear from you guys. We have just had our first goal of the episode 5 minutes into this match. It's a corner delivered by Bruno Fernandes, and this time Lewandowski did go for it, but Milankovic-Savic towering over everyone, including our striker, and nodding that one home himself. That is his 2nd goal in as many games. Now he's opened this account with the team. I'm hoping he's going to go and just keep hitting the back of the net now for the rest of the season. That would be lovely. Obviously costing us £60 million to bring him in. We're expecting some sort of return. A goal return would be lovely. We are now drawing. I'm a little annoyed we've conceded that one. That one seems like one we should really be defending. It's just a free kick floated into the box. Who is this here who's meant to be marking him? It's Tomori. Tomori not fulfilling his defensive duties there. He's normally quite solid at the back, but on that occasion he has been severely lacking. And what we don't want now, after that loss on the first day against Liverpool, is to start picking up these tiny draws and stuff. We kind of need to be at full momentum like we ended last season, barring that loss against West Ham on the last day. We went for ages unbeaten in that season. I know at one point we were 20 games unbeaten. I think we ended up 26, 27 games unbeaten in the Premier League. We kind of need that from the start of this season. We don't want to do what we did last time, which is just give up loads and loads of points early on and take an absolute age to actually get going, by which point it wasn't impossible to catch the teams at the top, because obviously we started the last day at the top of the table, but we'd already sacrificed so many points that it just meant that one loss then against West Ham, that one slip, and that was it for us. That one was headed away. Musiala wanting to try and get that one. but it's come to absolutely nothing, and we just don't look like we're firing on all cylinders here. Bruno Fernandes has picked up a knock as well, so we're going to get him off the pitch. We'll bring on Tjelsman and then just swap him and Milinkovic Savic around, and now it is Leeds on the attack again in our final third of the pitch. I'd quite like to see some highlights the other end, please and thank you. Instead of that, Leeds seem fully in control here, which is a little bit concerning. I don't know if we need to start thinking about tweaking tactics again. It's probably a little bit early for that, but equally, what is going on here? Why are we starting to lose matches again? What is going wrong? It's a little bit annoying. We were doing absolutely fine. We started off the season fairly well with those 2 trophies. And now we're having dodgy games again, like this one against the Leeds, where we're just not in control. I mean, a team needs to sort themselves out quickly. We probably need to make some sort of substitution here. Musiala looking tired, not ideal. Let's bring on Hannibal over on that side, give him some game time. And Varane is on a 6.2. That's disgusting. Get in the bin. Upamecano can come on. So that means we made all 3 substitutions by the 60th minute. That's probably not an ideal situation, but we need to go get something out of this. We're going to go attacking as well. We're going to encourage the team after berating them 10 minutes ago, and maybe that will help us get something out of it. Tonali going to be taking the corner. On this occasion, is floating that one into Lewandowski. It is cleared, but we do still have possession, so hopefully we can make something out of this. Tjelsman over to Tonali, back to Dalot. Big cross into box to Hannibal to head home. That one looks like it's going to VAR though. Is that going to count? Has Hannibal managed to get one back against Leeds in his first Premier League goal? That would be his first Premier League goal, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's definitely the first one of this series. Has Hannibal ever scored for United in real life in the Premier League? I'm going to imagine he hasn't. I'd assume he hasn't had a huge amount of game time at all. So definitely not scored his first goal yet. But he's pulled one back against Leeds there. That is exactly what we need. We're going to stay on attack. Maybe we can go and get another goal and go away with all 3 points in this match. It's a risky one, of course, because that does leave us a bit open at the back, and Leeds are straight in there again. Dance around the box. Donnarumma made the dive, but it was blocked by Tomori, so no need for him on that occasion. It's cleared long. Leeds are going to get the ball back, and that's going to be the end of the highlight. We are into additional time now against the Leeds, and that looks like it's going to be a 2-2 draw. That doesn't feel like 1 point gained. That feels like 2 points dropped, and it does mean 7 points from 4. That is not ideal. That is less than ideal. Not exactly the form we are looking for. You look at like the Liverpool, 12 from 4. Brentford have got 12 from 4. Man City have got 9 from 3. We're down here, 7 points from 4. We've already lost games. We've already managed to draw games as well. So far, we're sitting on 2 wins, a draw, and a loss from 4 games. We just can't be happy with that sort of form. What we're going to need to do now, though, of course, is turn our focus instantly, get our head back in the game, and focus on our Italian opponents, Inter Milan, and the start of our Champions League campaign if we're going to stand any chance of doing the quadruple this season. And this will be the lineup we're going to use for that match against Inter Milan. We've got Donnarumma in goal, Gaia Tomori, Hummel's making his debut, and Dalot as our back four. Nianzou, Fernandes, Milinkovic Savic, Musiala, Cliver, and Lewandowski. So a few changes in there, nothing too major. 3 in fact since that loss against Leeds in the previous match, of course, and now we need to go and try and get something out of this. I mean, this, I think, probably tells us how our group stage of our Champions League journey at least is going to go. Darwin Núñez is at Inter Milan in this version of the world. Interesting, because he would have signed for Liverpool in this. I'd be interested to see why he's at Inter Milan. Maybe we'll have a look at that in a second if I can find a easy way to actually press on him and just have a quick look. So I am genuinely a little bit confused by that, because I swear he would have gone to Liverpool. Yeah, so he went to Liverpool. He played, what? Well, 1 season there, and then got sold back to Inter Milan for 49.5 million. I mean, okay, welcome to Football Manager. Football Manager likes to do some weird stuff. We're just going to allow it. We're not going to ask too many questions at all. It is what it is. So Inter Milan starting with Darwin Nunez up front. They've got Brozovic, of course, in midfield, who's extremely good. Emre Can as well. Gaia going to be here taking a throw in to Musiala. Can we build our first attack of the match, at least in terms of highlights? Gaia bringing that one down the left-hand side, stopping, holding that one up to cut it back into Musiala. Nianzou now over to Milankovic-Savic. Dalot now in bags and bags and bags of space, but he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. It is saved. It falls to Tristan Kluivert, and it is going to be in the back of the net on the first chance we see in a highlight. It's 90 minutes into the match. That's absolutely fine. Not the prettiest goal in the world. Dalot choosing to go that one alone and then just burying it somewhere in the nether regions of the goalkeeper. But it's absolutely fine because it falls to Kluivert and it ends up in the back of the net and we're winning against Inter Milan. It doesn't really matter how they go in the back of the net as long as they do. I don't think we're going to see too many goals where Dalot manages to assist a player by hitting a goalkeeper directly in the nads. But on this occasion, it's come off fine. We're not going to worry about it. Matt Hummels is he injured? But he's saying he's knackered and needs to come off. I mean, I know you're getting on a bit, but it's been 33 minutes in this match. Do I really need to substitute you already? Lewandowski nicking the ball there. Not managing to get that one on target on that occasion. That would have been a nice, easy goal for him. Proper pressing forward, poacher goal that. Just nick it off the defender. Go for goal. Why not? If it had come off, it would have been absolutely beautiful. It didn't work on this occasion. Cat not the man for trying. I think Hummels is going to have to come off at half-time, you know. That's a little bit concerning. I know he hasn't had any game time. This would have been his debut. But I think 45 minutes and after 33 be going, boss, I need to come off because I'm absolutely knackered. That's probably a little bit concerning for a player that we've brought in. I know he's only going to be like the 5th choice centre-back, as I mentioned when we brought him in the summer transfer window, but I'd still like him to be capable of actually playing some minutes. Got to the 63rd minute. I am seeing some more tired legs down there. Milankovic-Savic is one of them. He's going to come off. Tonali can come on. We'll just swap these two round. And we confirm those changes. We've got one more substitution to make. We'll see who we make that on in a minute as we go towards the 75th minute now. And that substitution is going to need to happen. Nothing happened at all in this second half. It's just nothing at all. No highlights. We're not going to do anything interesting. Sesko can come on for Lewandowski. That's probably not the most sensible change, but it is just to give him some minutes. He's going to get some minutes against Inter Milan, no less. So plenty of nice experience for him as we try and grow him into this role. Dalot going to manage, hopefully, to throw this one in for a lovely assist. Hasn't managed to bring that one off. He did it a couple of games ago off camera. Just a big throw in right onto Lewandowski's head. And it was a beautiful goal. Musiala, though, is going to put that one in the back of the net. We are going to once again go to Philip and VAR because, of course, it's been a whole episode. We hadn't seen this yet. We are going to have to go and check it. Goal, well, I say we hadn't seen it. Hannibal's goal, of course, was a VAR check equally. So we have seen it. We have to see at least one a match, apparently. Musiala there. Running through, converting that one with ease. He looks like he's going to have a pretty solid second season at Manchester United. Just to prove that that first season wasn't just, oh God, a lucky season. Apparently, we've committed a foul here. Well, it looks like it's going to go to the virtual assistant referee check once again. And there is going to be a penalty review, but a penalty has been awarded. That just looked like a bit of a skerfuffle. And somebody's tripped over their own feet. They are going to convert, so they have managed to pull one back with about 3 minutes left. I don't want to go cautious, but let's just go balance. Let's just drop it a little bit. You know, focus on being a bit more compact. Just keeping possession, keeping our heads for the next few minutes. And we will get to full time. A nice win against Inter Milan, who are definitely the hardest opponents in this group. You'd imagine we're going to beat Sporting and Ludogorets, I would think. So, hopefully, that means we're now top in our group. If we can get a good draw against Inter Milan in the next leg as well. I say in the next leg. Was that one home or away? I'm not sure. That one was away. So if we can get a win or a draw in the home leg as well, we should be comfortably finishing top of our group. For now, though, we're going to go away and play some more matches. I don't think there's realistically that much interesting coming up. We have got Manchester City in the league in October, but I don't think there's anything else around here that is together that I'm too concerned about seeing. So I'm thinking we go through to December. We've obviously got the match against Inter Milan. That one I think is going to be quite important, and probably this match in the Premier League against Arsenal. Although Brentford, I think, are higher than Arsenal at the moment. So maybe it'll be a match against Brentford. We'll see which one is the most important when we get to that point in the series, which will be over on next episode. If you have enjoyed this one, of course, please do drop a like down below, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button as well. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. Looks like we're roughly on track for mid-September, so if you haven't subscribed already and you want to help reach that goal, then please just hit the subscribe button. It'd be very, very much appreciated. Until next time though, guys, thank you very much for coming out and watching today. I will see you over on the next one. Check out the video on the screen now, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.